Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am excited. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today because I'm going to take you down there and I'm going to show you all the plants that we put into the ground, the new plants and existing plants that was there that we transplanted into other areas. Okay, so I'm going to take you down there and show you what that looks like because I'm excited. I love how it looks clean, no weeds. It looks really nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm gonna show you that today. All right, let's go down there. Okay guys, so this is it. We're gonna start on this side of my house. This is the south side. Don't look at the grass. The grass is, my husband is cutting it. And I gotta finish this video before he starts cutting because then it's gonna keep, the lawnmower is gonna keep too much noise and it's gonna interrupt my video. So the first place we're gonna start is right over here. Let me see, I gotta come out the sun and make sure that you can see this. So this is an area that I created I believe in June, the end of June into July. I believe that's when I created this little spot right here, and I planted the three viburnum, the blue muffins viburnum. This plant here is expected to get 5 to 7 foot tall, and I really want it for this area right here because I wanted it to really come up and kind of block this checkered right here on the patio. But I also have grapevine that is on the checkers of the patio, and I know that's gonna block it as well. I don't know if I want that to stay there, but in the meantime that's where it's gonna be. So I have the viburnums here. I have 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, and I think, like I said, I believe I created this in late June or early July. I created this bed. I put 2 boxwoods right in the space just to kind of fill in there until the plants really get to its size. But I believe that this corner is gonna look beautiful. The plants are already looking really great. This side of the house gets full sun from in the morning, from like literally from like 9:30 in the morning all the way in the evening. This side of the house gets blasted with the heat, so I know that they can take heat, but it also says partial shade, so hopefully it work out. So far it's been doing really good, but we've been getting a lot of rain. So the rain has been, you know, kind of, it's like a balance with the rain and the heat. This area is getting like a little balance, so we'll see how it goes. Now I'm gonna move up here, and this is a purple sand cherry, and this one is a spring bloomer. Now my husband removed this from right over here. Let me back up, from right over here, and we put it over there. Now the reason we did that is to make sure that the really tall plants will be like in the back here. This is a zone 2 to 8 plant. It blooms pink and white, and it blooms in the spring. I know it's gonna get about 6 to 10 foot tall and about 5 to 8 wide, and I love this plant. However, when my husband took it out, he kind of cut the root a little bit. So although we transplant it and it's getting a lot of water, it's also struggling a little bit, and that's because the root has been tampered with. Let me try to turn the camera to see if I can see it better. I don't know, I think the sun is in this area, so it doesn't matter what angle I go at. like the sun is blocking this, but I really hope you can see it. The leaves are kind of like folding. Honestly, you see, it's a little crispy. So I don't know if this plant is gonna survive. I might have to cut it back and hopefully this spring it bungs back. But it's not doing so great. And sometimes when you're showing the good, you gotta show the bad as well. And that's one of them. This plant, since we transplanted, yeah, it's struggling. Anyway, we're gonna move on to, in the middle here, I have a butterfly bush. Now, let me angle this camera once again. This is the butterfly bush. Now, this we also transplanted. But when we transplant this, surprisingly, this bungs back pretty fast. Like, it started blooming and everything. This plant, this butterfly bush, it's gonna get really big. It wasn't affected at all. This is a purple bloomer. You can see the little purple blooms on it right there. And it's gonna get about 4 to 10 tall and 4 to 6 wide. And this plant is a zone 3. So, like I said, it wasn't affected at all, and I really hope that this one turns out really good. So, this one here is, this is another plant. Well, actually, this one is a new plant that we put into the ground here. And I absolutely love the leaves on this. Love the leaves. So this here is a Sensation Lilac. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's a Sensation Lilac. It's gonna bloom purple as well. And this is a zone 3 plant. Beautiful plant. I love it. Although it's small, I love it. It's gonna get about 4 to 10 foot tall and 4 to 6 wide. But look at the leaves on this, guys. Absolutely love this plant. Absolutely love it. This one over here, instead of going back here, yeah, you know what, let's talk about this here. This, now this is a oh god, what you call it, this is a hydrangea. I think it's a limelight hydrangea. It was in my shaded garden bed, and I moved, it was nice and green, and I moved it over here because it wasn't blooming over there. And now it's starting to turn this yellow color. So I think it's like iron deficiency. And maybe I need to get some and put it there to help this plant. Because, yeah. I don't know what's going on with it. That's all I could think about. Because it's getting enough water. It's not getting too much water, but it's getting enough water. Beside it, I have 2 boxwood. And these boxwoods are, let me see. Let me check the name of these boxwood. These are green velvet boxwood. And there's 2 of them. I'm so happy I kept the tag on them. But those are green velvet. In this corner here we got some lavender right over here, and over there is I forgot what that is. Oh, I forgot what this is. Anyway, it is doing amazing. It's really big. So this corner here basically is doing pretty good, except for the sand cherry right over there. So I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to that and see what we could do. But yeah, I think we might have killed it when we transplanted it. I'm gonna see, keep an eye on it though. Now over here, so over here I have the blue liriope grass, and all of them are blooming. Now literally I don't have to have irrigation to these blue liriope, but I have a little bit of drip going to them, and they're doing amazing as well. Now this I lately planted. This is a smoke bush, or a smoke tree. I absolutely love the leaves on this smoke tree. I think it came in a 1 gallon container. And this smoke tree is a royal purple. It blooms early to late summer. And guys, it's supposed to be deer resistant. But nothing that says deer resistant, I don't really bang too much on it, because sometimes things say they're resistant, and when these deers get really hungry, they come and eat everything. So I don't know, but again, this area is doing pretty good. Now you're gonna notice all the irrigation is, you can really see them, and that's because we really clean up this bed. We remove, it had a lot of weeds and stuff, and once we remove the weeds and stuff from this bed, it literally, oh sorry about that, that's my AC unit. Yeah, once we clean up this bed, get the weeds and stuff pulled out and transplanting stuff, we got the irrigation exposed to make sure that it's running properly. So, and it's doing pretty good. Now, am I gonna cover this up? No, I'm gonna leave it just like this and continue to plant in this bed until next year spring, because I don't want to go buy mulch again to try to cover this up, and then I'm gonna do it next year again. So it's gonna remain this way, but I am a little worried about my plant over there. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so over here I have 3 Leylands, well actually 3 junipers. Now I had bought these 1 year to put in pots during the holidays, but after I took it out the pots, I really didn't know where to put them, so I keep putting them in areas that it really wasn't working out. So I finally got around to putting it on this side, which is the south side of my house. It gets blasted with heat, and in this area get a little bit more moisture during the winter months. So I figured this is gonna do pretty well in this corner. I also have a Leyland cypress over here. This was a smaller one, but somehow I guess this plant likes water, because it's been doing amazing and it's growing nicely. So I'm hoping that, you know, this is gonna spread out in this area here, and the junipers of course is gonna spread out as well. So it should have this corner looking really nice. I like how this Leyland cypress kind of like have the leaf growth, that kind of spread out habit. I like that. I like that about this plant. Hopefully I like it when it gets bigger as well. So now we're gonna come over here, which is like my greenhouse bed. This is on the side of my greenhouse. What I did in this bed, I put all my little annuals that I had in different areas, you know, 1, 2 plugged in here. I took them and put them in this bed, and they're doing amazing, because again, this side gets a lot of moisture and it also gets the sun. So with the sun and the moisture, these plants are doing amazing. I have all these small roses below here, and the two pink on the ends, all knockout roses, pink knockout roses, but these are different colors. These plants I got from Walmart. The yellow blooming, a little cream like ivory blooming. They're doing pretty good. The roses are doing good. Everything is just surviving in this bed. So I do love this. I really and truly don't have to do much with this. The one thing is that I took my climbing rose and I put it in the back here. Now, putting the climbing rose in the back here, hopefully it climbs up on my greenhouse. I like that idea. So hopefully it does that. Right now it's just the bare root, because I had to cut it back drastically. One, to plant it in this corner. Two, because I pulled it out and just left it on the grass sitting for a day or two, it kind of fizzled out a little bit. So all I did was cut it back and plant the bare root. But this bed looks colorful and pretty. I like it. I really like it. So I know I showed you guys this in my last video. I got this cleaned up, fertilized, and nicely watered in. I know I got to put some more water on them. They're looking really nice in this corner. I love it. Absolutely love it. So over here was one of the last places I plant, but I plant 5, I think, winter gem boxwoods. If they're not winter gems, I'm gonna put the correct name on the screen, but I put 5 of them around here. And this here is for basic winter interest. When the tree loses its leaves, I just wanted something around here that, you know, like a staple of something. So, and this is not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna put maybe some flowers around it or some bulbs around it, something like that. But this is what this space is gonna look like once annuals and stuff are died back or gone. This is what it's gonna look like. And hopefully these boxwood gets really nice and big and fill in this space perfectly. This is the outer area at the front of the yard that I plant all the other boxwoods, and I removed these from the shaded garden bed. I posted a video a few days ago or a week ago, about a week ago I believe, with all the boxwood that I planted. And I'm trying to remember the name. These are Green Mountain. Oh, let me hide the tag. Green Mountain boxwoods. This is what I planted in front here. All of them are the same thing. And I have 2 large hollies on the side. And this is my hedge that I'm trying to create around these pink knockout roses. And this is what this area is looking like. Perfection. I love the perfection of it. The sun is up in this area, so I know once again I need to clean my bird bath because the algae is in it. But I love this area. It just brings perfection for me. Over here I have the other Leyland cypress, the large one, and so far this is doing amazing. I kind of like this because this bounced back pretty good. This didn't struggle at all. It just looks really nice. On this side of the garden, those are the black eye Susans that I plugged in there, and that's been doing amazing. I'm hoping that this drops some seeds and kind of fill in that spot right there, but this area is the best. It's just the hydrangea standard, the hydrangea to the bottom. Everything looks amazing in this corner. The roses are blooming. It just looks beautiful in this corner. Now the lily in over here, I'm gonna have to trim, not trim, but I'm gonna have to split the lilies. I'm thinking either this fall I'm gonna split them, or I'm gonna wait until next year and split them, because it is hiding two denim and lace. Is that what it is? Let's see. It's hiding two plants in the bottom here. Let's see. Ooh, see if I could get to the name. Okay, so it's so crowded in there I couldn't even see the name. But I'm gonna put that on the screen as well. But yeah, this area looks, this is one of the best area. It just looks full. This was one of the plants I tucked in here as well, the ornamental onion. But this bed have all the colors. The red, the greens, the blues, the yellows, the pinks. It just have everything. And it looks amazing. And hopefully next spring it looks even better, because then we're gonna have plants that get a little bit more bigger than they are right now. So I'm hoping for the best. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, so that is it. That is all the plants that we have transplanted from one space to the other, and the new plants that we put in as well. And I just love how things are coming along. It also gives me a lot of space to plant next year spring, which I'm loving. So I can't wait. There's still a few more things to work on, but I'm gonna get to that. We're getting a little bit of rain once again, so I think we have rain tomorrow and the day after. I think we have rain 2 days in a row, so we'll see what happens. Maybe maybe my next video I can put the maybe the arbs in the ground, or I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. I'm not gonna put my mind on it, because sometimes I say that I'm gonna do something and then I have to make drastic change because of the weather. So for right now I'm just gonna let nature take its course, and then I can do what I can in the moment. All right. Okay guys, so I managed to walk you around in all the spaces that we've made changes to the garden. Now there's some things I might have missed, because we've done so much in the garden. I know I miss a thing or two here and there, and I was trying to finish because my husband wants to cut the grass, so I was trying to walk around as fast as I can so that he will have enough time to cut the grass. Okay, so whatever I missed will probably come up in another video, but for right now this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you got a chance to do something amazing today, something beautiful. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye for now.